June 19th, 1987, St. Lonia's primary school conducted what was recorded as a routine dental inspection for its Year 6 students. The event was overseen by a Lochollow dental practitioner cleared by the Institute, Dr. Wallace Tyhurst. According to official documentation, the purpose of the visit was to administer standard checkups to the children of St. Lonia. However, within days of the inspection, troubling reports began to emerge from the parents of the children who had attended. Several parents reported that their children were unusually withdrawn and unable to sleep. More disturbingly, many of them complained of severe oral pain and in some cases the sudden, unexplainable loss of their teeth.
She doesn't eat properly, can't she?
Still talking.
There's little lisp because of it. But the worst thing is the dreams. She'll wake up screaming, clutching her mouth, says she can feel them growing back underneath. I says to her, they were no coming back, there's nothing there. And she says, no, not the teeth, it's something else. And she says they're wriggling. We know what kids are like.
They told us it was a checkup. Like, they're looking at our mouths and that was it. We'd be in and out in a couple of minutes. But I remember him, Dr. Tyhurst. I found it strange even there. He didn't have any tools. He didn't bring anything with him.
No, not really. Just his fingers. He put his fingers in my mouth and... well, I felt wrong. As you can imagine, but they're like soft. Like loose skin
Wrapped around the tentacle.
or something like that.
The way it wiggled.
Like it was burying into my mouth.
Michael Garrett was one of the 22 children who underwent a dental examination that day. Over the next 2 months, he would go on to lose every single tooth in his mouth. Despite repeated visits to dental professionals, no clear cause for the tooth loss could ever be determined.
They never grew back. But you don't really expect them to when you lose your big teeth. Hadn't even really had them that long. Yeah, they never grow back. I was 11 then, 19 now. I've never had teeth since, apart from these fake ones. They're not the same. Sometimes it feels like they're still there, my real teeth. Like the pressure, you know? When I take these out, my tongue will run over my gums, and I swear I feel something just move underneath. That sounds crazy, honestly.
In the days following the inspection, children began reporting vivid and intrusive dreams of a figure in the classroom. Descriptions varied slightly, but the most consistent detail was of a figure with too many arms and an elongated head. The same figure they claimed had removed their teeth before crawling through the floor and disappearing below the school. Dr. Tyhurst's official report to the school board made no mention of any extractions being performed. However, His subsequent expulsion from the Lochollow Institute records just 3 days later has raised further questions along with his disappearance. His current whereabouts remain unknown. Further complicating matters, a series of letters were later discovered in the basement of St. Lonia's during renovations in 1997. These letters were addressed to the children's parents and written in the hand of Dr. Tyhurst. The content of the letters was deeply troubling. They read as follows.
I have made great progress today. The children's offerings have been generous. I suspect I will need to visit again soon. Please keep their mouths clean and their gums soft. The teeth are blooming. They press against the gums like unhatched eggs. I cannot satisfy it. I must return, and I will in time. Keep the gums soft.
On June 28, 1987, just 9 days after the dental inspection, St. Lonia's primary school was permanently closed. Official records cite asbestos concerns as the cause of the closure. However, parents of the toothless children at the time claimed the decision was sudden and without warning, leading to suspicion it was in connection to what had happened at these so-called dental inspections.
I get these dreams, even now. My mouth is filled with eggs, like there's something hard and alive between my gums, crawling around where the teeth should be. Sometimes I dream of biting down, and when I wake up, all my gums are bleeding. And
the children's dental records from the time were never retrieved. The remaining parents were offered education relocation assistance by the Lochollow Council, though some chose to remain in St. Lonia and find alternate resources. According to sparse local reports, the children who had attended the inspection continued to complain of intense toothaches well into adulthood, despite having no teeth. The blooming has begun. You may feel them rising. They are not yours anymore. Do not chew, do not bite. Yes, you have done so well, all of you.
Open your mouth, darling. Open your mouth, darling. Let Mummy see. Open your mouth. What did they do to you?
In 1992, the property developer tasked with demolishing St. Lonia's reported discovering an unidentified organic growth beneath the classroom floorboards. It was described as fleshy and lined with what appeared to be hundreds of human teeth. The structure was destroyed before samples could be taken. Witnesses to the site claimed evidence was removed in order for development on the demolition and future building to begin.
The dreams are getting worse, I think. I think they might be growing back. Not like normal teeth, but something else. I can feel them like little claws under my gums.